Well, hello there, my beautiful friends on YouTube. It's summer, it's hot outside. So on my yard here, like every night, there are a couple of deer that's eating the apples that has fallen from the trees here. They've been coming here for, I think it's 2 weeks, almost every night. I've been thinking like, hey, I want to place a hide and try to photograph them. That's exactly what we're doing in this video, and hopefully they will come tonight. So the previous nights they've come here like between 7 and 10, and they're usually here like all night. So but it's obviously too dark at night, but I figured since they come here to my place, why not like rig up some I don't know, some beautiful garden lights. I can show you. So as you can see here, I have these lights right here, and they've been hanging here for like this winter. As you can see, they're all full of water, but I'm gonna take those down because this is way too short. So I bought another pack of lights that are much longer and can hopefully reach between like here and maybe back there. So I guess the good thing with having lights like this is that I can photograph even longer during the evening. Usually, as you probably know, if you watch this channel, I rarely use any lighting, or I'm not really a fan of using like flashes and so on for wildlife photography because I prefer the natural light. But I figured since they're coming to my home where like our two worlds kind of meet, why not use some lights? So I have this photo in my head where there's this deer standing that is lit up by this yellow light, and it's during the blue hour, and I think it would look pretty cozy. And since it's my home, it would be very nice to have a photo like that to maybe print on the wall at home. So I guess it's just get to work. So I think the safest bet is to rig the hide first in case they are showing up in the forest, because then I can just run into the hide and wait. And I'll take the lights and so on the last. So I wonder which angle we are gonna get, because I've been photographing these deers obviously from the altan, what do you call it, from the door on my house, and I'm kind of tired of that angle, so I want another angle. So I figured maybe down here from this direction, because then I have some depth. Like you can see there's some greenery over here, which will give the photo some depth. Because if I would sit here, I would have this barn in the background, which sure can give a pretty nice feeling to the photo since they're on the yard. But yeah, I think I want some greenery, or at least the possibility for some greenery, because I have the red barn right there as well. So I think this could be a pretty good angle if I place the hide like somewhere here. Okay, let's do a house tour. Look how cozy. So I decided I wanted the extra space today because I have a lot of stuff, when making these videos I need an extra tripod, an extra camera, and it's not that bad to be able to lay down when I'm waiting, because it might take a couple hours, and yeah, I think I'm gonna watch some Game of Thrones to just get the time going. But first we need to set up everything, and we're not done yet. We have a lot of stuff to do, but yeah, very nice to be able to lay down. Ah. Oh, this is gonna be super hot today, I can feel it. Let's go. And it disappeared, right? No, obviously the tent is not for disappearing in this case. It's for me making my human moves to not be really visible for the deer. I don't think they will care about something new standing there, because like the cars over here, we moved them a lot of times, and like we've been coming home with the cars moving and they've been standing here. So I don't think it will be an issue, but we'll see. I don't know. So I'm gonna place this trail camera. I have two, and I'm gonna place one here, and I'm gonna place one up in the forest where they usually come. So I think it's nice to have more angles, and mostly for the sake of this video. It's more interesting to watch, I guess, but it's also nice to get a little heads up that they're closing in. Power on. There we go. So this is the Reolink Ranger PT. So Reolink sent me these two cameras in spring, somewhere in March, I think. And we had a little collaboration on Instagram, and I really enjoy them. So I have another one right here. We'll catch all of the action that's happening right here. And what's really nice about them are that they are motorized. You can turn them from your phone, which is actually very nice. But yeah, I didn't buy them myself. I did get them, but they haven't asked me to make any like this video or anything. So yeah, just to be clear, I've been enjoying them. What were we doing? So there we have them. They're all set up. So I'm gonna explain how I'm thinking. This is not obviously that beautiful to have like in regular, but for photos now, I don't want the light to be like behind the deers, because it's most likely gonna be very dark. So I want the lights kind of light up the deer. So that's why I have them here. So hopefully the light will come from the left here, and they will have some ambient lighting on them. So yeah, this is all guessing. I have no idea, but well, you have to try, because I really wish I had like a remote controller to control the lights, but I don't. The only thing I have here to control the light, because I don't want the lights right now, and I will probably not want the lights when it's getting dark. I want it when it's already dark. so I have this, and I'm gonna try to program this so it starts at like 10 p.m. or something. So let's go. Tjena! Oh. I leave this up to you now. Yeah, I'm getting in here. So I have the 200 to 600 with me. So I decided to have the 70 to 200 G Master. The 600mm is way too close to be able to catch anything. So I think 70 to 200 is perfect, but I have the teleconverter with me somewhere here. If I need to reach longer, but I don't think so. I expect it to come around when it's pretty dark, so 2.8 is very, very nice to have. So this is one of the moments when the 300 2.8 would be a dream to have. The new one. Maybe someday, who knows. If you follow my Instagram, you might know that this summer been using the Sony A7RV, and I don't own this camera. I actually wrote to Sony and asked if I could borrow one over the summer because I wanted some extra resolution, and I've never tried any of the R series cameras. So I'm using that one right here, and I really like it. I think it's a great camera, and the resolution is fantastic, especially when photographing birds. Just great. But after the summer, I'm gonna go back to use my regular A7 IV, which I love. And yeah, I learned some things with this camera, like some button combinations that I'm gonna apply onto my A7 IV. You know what I missed? So this is like a slide for the kids. It's not the most beautiful thing to have in a photo. And I forgot. So the deer are welcome to the yard, but they are not welcome in here. My fiance will not be happy if they got to this buffet right here. So this whole drying rack is very ugly, and it's stuck here, so it won't look any good in the photos with the drying rack, but I can't do anything about it really, so. They were so close, but I think they got spooked about the tent, so I was wrong. I thought that they wouldn't care, but it seems like they do. So kinda made me lose hope a bit, but I shouldn't give up. And honestly, I'm doing the same thing that I'm doing inside at this time, scrolling and watching Game of Thrones at the moment. So in 20 minutes, we'll see if the lights turns on. actually very happy with that. I got what I was after. I got, sure, it's not like the award-winning photos, but it's always nice when you kind of get, you know, if you have something in your head and then you get it. It's a very nice feeling. But sure, it wouldn't hurt if we had cleaned the porch. You know, a lot of stuff and toys and stuff, but I'm actually pretty happy with that anyways. It is exactly what I had in my head, like the deer being lit up by the lights, and then this kind of blue hour feeling in the back. Pretty nice. If I allow myself to do some photoshopping, I can remove the laundry drying rack in Photoshop just to clear the photo a bit. I feel like this is the best place to end the video. So thank you so much for watching, and you watched until the end, and I really appreciate that. Sure, I didn't take like the most banger photos ever, but it's a great memory. And in the end, isn't that what photography is about? Like, capture moments to remember. It was a lot of fun. Bye.